Krug family is one of many hockey families to come out of Metro Detroit, playing and coaching at all levels of the game.
Yes, our sports anchor, Rachel Hotmeyer, joins us now. All right, Rachel, you sat down with Adam Krug as he takes this next journey. Tell us about that.
It's an exciting time. Unfortunately, of course, the famous Adrian College Bulldog was not there, but I sat down with who I call Mr. Bulldog himself. As the head coach of the Bulldogs for the last decade, Adam Krug held an .800 winning percentage, which is the highest among active head coaches across NCAA hockey. He has the most wins in program history, led the Bulldogs to the D3 Frozen Four 5 times, and of course to that sweet, sweet national championship in 2022, the first in Adrian College history. But now he turns the page.
Jumping at the bit to take this next step. My coaching career is something that is important to our family, and I appreciate that about them. But right now, our emotions are kind of all over the place.
After 10 seasons at the helm of Bulldogs NCAA men's hockey, Adam Krug is moving on.
Being a Bulldog is one of the greatest things that's ever been part of my life, and really my family's life. My wife Lindsay played soccer here, so she's a Bulldog at heart, and our kids have grown up their whole lives here. Carter was one when we moved back to Adrian 10 years ago, and my other two, Addison and Jack, that's all they've known is Bulldog hockey, and coming to games here Fridays and Saturdays. We really owe Adrian College a lot for giving us what we have, and it's been such a great place to raise our family. Watching the guys, connect with our kids, that's been probably my favorite part of this whole journey. But even the season ticket holders and the fans and the support that we get from the community, it's really second to none.
What he's most proud of over his time with the program, that's obvious.
The national championship at 22, I think that goes without saying. The school's longed for a championship like that, and we finally got it in 22, and we have so many people to share that with, and forever grateful for that. But ultimately, the 17 years of hockey as a whole is something that we can't glance over. From 2007 on, all we've done is win, in a sense. But to see what it's done for guys once they've left here.
After accepting a job with the Edmonton Oilers AHL affiliate in Bakersfield, Krug held an emotional Zoom call with his players, and his story, this new chapter, proves some of his own advice that Krug has shared before.
We tell our guys all the time it just takes one person to believe in you, and luck would have it that Paul Coffey, who's an executive with the Oilers organization, we were playing his son's team in 2022 in this building, actually, Hobart College, and we beat him in the NCAA quarterfinal. And it just so happened that I looked at the ticket list that day, saw that his name was on it. He's a childhood idol of mine as a player, and I played for a team out of Garden City named the Kings, and we wore the black and silver uniforms. I wore 77 because of Paul, and called my wife, said, "Lindsay, can you grab that jersey out of the bin in the basement and bring it up to the rink?" And fortunately for me, Paul stuck around, and we chatted for a little bit just about hockey and about our team and the way we played and how I coached, and we exchanged phone numbers and stayed in touch. And next thing you know, I'm getting a call from him during the Stanley Cup final this year. I was shocked. I thought there had to be some type of pocket dial.
Stood out to Coffey the most was Krug's coaching style for players who were ultimately crowned national champions.
Yeah, holy cow, that was flattering to hear from a hockey legend like Paul, that he liked the style that we played with and how I coached. That meant a ton to me, and I just think when you hear somebody of that stature say something like that, I think you consider, do you have a higher career goal at this point? I think the trajectory has changed. I think that moving on to pro hockey has opened a lot of other doors for me and my family. Ultimately, college hockey has been great for us. Maybe there's a world where we're back in college down the road, but we're gonna take a swing at the pro game for a while.
31 of Krug's former players over the years have gone on to sign pro contracts from the very beginning of a program. As a player in 2007 to captain to head coach, Krug is truly leaving behind a legacy. The search has been well underway for the Bulldogs' next head coach, and I hear an announcement is coming soon.
Oh boy, I respected a hockey family.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, of course, the Krug brothers have played across all levels, and it's just exciting that later in his career, he's really getting a crack at the pros.
All right, thank you so much for sharing that story with us, Rachel.